Oh,
All right, back at it like a crack addict. What's going on?
what's up, man? What's up?
Hey man, it's been an interesting week. Utopia, 500K the first week. You surprised?
I'm not. I'm not surprised at all. One, it was a great album, so I didn't expect it to do less. I really expected it to be around 450, so I was about right. I think the packages might have helped it get to 5,
Yeah.
but it was already at from streaming alone. It was already at like 250, which is great.
Yeah. I mean, it was up. It's definitely a hell of a comeback, man. A lot of people probably didn't want to see that happen, but it's interesting. I mean, I don't know if I expected 500,000 first week with the packages. I think that's probably might be the biggest in hip hop for the year by far. I think I'm trying to think who else came out.
It's
that
up
was
there.
close.
It's probably the biggest, and then Drake will be next. I think he dropping this week, so we'll
Hey,
see.
man.
But I do think Utopia, like I said, it was a great project, great production, great features. Like all the features complemented the songs. Like you couldn't ask for a better project. So I
Yeah.
don't know how many other people are gonna put out a better project. The only project I think might be better than this is this is the best project so far. Number 2, I would say, is Gunna's project. Like
Hell no.
this year. Ain't number 2.
I don't know. Like you mean like from impact standpoint
For
or like from
this
jamming
year.
standpoint?
Jamming, Impact, name a better hip hop album this year. Outside of those two.
I mean, if you're talking about from big artists, you might be right, but I don't know.
Any
man.
artist. Who?
Any artist.
Killer Mike had a good project, but it wasn't better than Gunna's
I
album.
mean, Killer Mike is also in a different category, so
He in hip hop. Yeah,
but
that's the category. These are the categories we talking about, man.
he in the legendary category though. He ain't got to compete with no
Legendary.
Gunna.
Stop it, man.
Bro, Killer Mike, yeah, he been around more than 20 years.
Legendary.
More than 20 years.
What does legendary mean?
Longevity.
No, that's not legendary, man.
Oh, man.
Longevity, yes, not legendary. Yeah.
Well, he's a veteran.
People
for
be
sure.
talking crazy.
So
man.
he's not a hip hop icon?
He is a hip hop icon, but he is
Okay.
not a legend. He will
Okay.
not get a hip hop icon award either, if we're being honest.
Okay. Hey, man.
I'm just saying. Like, what we talking about?
I'm just saying, you can't compare
Iconic?
new artists.
So you're saying
to
he's
seasoned.
iconic.
I mean, he did his thing.
In what?
Atlanta.
Stop it.
He
bro.
put on for the city, for sure.
Stop it, bro. Yeah, he has put on for the city. He's great business wise. He's very intelligent. He got the school.
He's a Atlanta legend.
Not for hip hop. I think he's a legend for the stuff he's doing in the community. He's
Hey,
an
man.
advocate for black people.
So, okay.
I like that. I like Killer Mike. Don't get me wrong. This is not a hate, any of that.
Shout
I
out
like
to Killer Mike.
But you're talking about iconic
I
and
feel like
what?
him and Gunna in two different categories. So it's like,
I don't think
why
so.
does it matter? Like Killer Mike, if you've been out in music for more than 10 plus years, it don't
Has
matter how
he
much
been
you sell.
hot 10 of those years?
We're gonna say relevant.
Has
yes.
he been hot 2 of those years?
I mean, relevant
Has
for sure.
he? You know what I'm saying? They talk about relevant. How many did he sell?
I mean, I don't think Killer Mike ain't never
Ah,
sold like a lot.
Never. So I don't want to hear that. Iconic, legendary. I don't want to hear none of that. He's a great artist in what he does and what he represents. He's a symbol. But no, stop it. Yeah, so I think Utopia, great album. 500K unit sales. I'm not surprised. Did you see academics hating? What's up with all the hate, bro?
I think Ack is just
What do you
still
got?
heated.
What do you got against Travis? He got something against him. He did. He talking about he ain't expected to sell nothing. Said the album was trash. Cut it off.
I mean, but Ack is also the biggest like Drake fan. Like that's what he listened to. So I think if you're going from a person who typically likes that type of
Stop,
music,
man.
I can see why somebody wouldn't like it.
Wouldn't like what?
Bro, if you want that smooth R&B rap, like
Come
me
on,
listening to
bro.
Travis Scott, it's two different worlds.
Nah, but act like he co-signed a lot of other people that be trash.
He do,
So I don't want to hear that. He co-signed all the young artists. Like,
but those his friends though.
man. So, but I'm talking about objectively because he was shitting on the album like it
Well, let
wasn't
me
a
ask you
good
this:
project.
has Academics ever supported a Travis Scott album? I don't
He
think
went
so.
crazy for Astro World,
Man, we got-
especially when Sicko Mode came
We
on.
got to pull. Okay, but Drake was on there.
We seen that.
but his
we
favorite
seen
artist,
that clip.
His favorite artist was on there.
They say he wet his pants on that clip, man. So yeah, like,
I mean, I'm sure it's on live stream on YouTube.
no,
Somewhere.
I think Travis is a good artist. He solidified. Now that's legendary. You
Nah,
want
for
to talk
sure.
about
His fourth
legendary?
album?
Legendary.
Solidified for
Every
sure.
album has been better. Like now, is
You
this
think
one
it's better than Astro
is this one better than Astro World? I'm gonna say no right now, but
Over time, it might grow.
it may grow.
Mm.
But think about Days Before Rodeo, then Rodeo,
he's
Birds.
yeah.
You know,
It's Birds in the trap scene. Brian McKnight is to me his number one.
that's my favorite album.
But I can say
then
every
Astro
album
World,
has like,
and then this. Like the last two albums were different from what we were accustomed
I mean,
to.
no, it's giving Kanye vibes. Kanye was one of the main people to say that, like, your first album shouldn't sound like your last. And then, I mean, we gotta be real. Travis Scott was just, I think, in Rome, Italy,
and he brought Kanye out.
Yeah, he shut it down. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, come on,
I
bro.
think Kanye performed with no shoes.
Circus
I don't know what's
Maximus.
going on.
Come on,
but,
man. Stop playing.
I mean, yeah, he turned up.
Come on, man.
He teed up like he had on shoulder pads or something too.
That's what Kanye do, man.
Like Travis Scott had on shoulder pads. Just like
got
a
that from
player.
Kanye.
I mean, yeah.
Kanye was wearing the shoulder pads under the shirts. Remember?
You're right. About
that
3
was
weeks
just
ago.
6 months ago.
Hey,
that's what it is. But Travis, man, Travis is what you call an actual artist. He loves to do what he do. He loves the fans. He like putting on a show. It's not too many people in hip hop right now doing any of that.
I mean,
I've seen some of these other dudes shows. They not giving. They not putting on a show. The energy ain't there.
It's a different time though, too. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that?
Travis Scott came up during that time, you know, Ragers, quote unquote. So he's mixing the elements of the rock and the punk and all that crap and putting it together. I mean, that was his whole image. Like, yo, man, we're gonna rage at the show. I used to have a homeboy back when he was at U of H. He be in his room going dummy behind that Travis Scott. So he was the seed he was planting worked. I literally seen it firsthand. I ain't going to no show finna run and bump.
No, I'm not raging at all.
But I do watch other people do it.
I seen him. He stopped the show and told make room, but they had like 5 different mosh pits going on.
Man.
Bro. I was like, yeah, that's not an environment I want to be in.
Sounds like a couple broken
Put me
bones.
on the backstage because I ain't trying to be right there.
For sure, or the side of the stage watching. But I mean, if that's what people want to do, hey, it is what it is. I give them as far as best live performers in hip hop, male.
For sure.
He probably top 5. So he probably top 3. I'm trying to think who
top
else
3.
really.
Come on,
because most people do just get on the stage and just rap. That's kind of
top 3.
You know, really only unless you Usher, which
everybody
is
else getting up there with no movement.
I mean, yeah, I just hey, we're gonna see, man. I just seen your boy 50 brought out J. Cole. J. Cole declared "Get Rich or Die Trying" greatest rap album of all time. No, matter of fact, he said greatest album of all time. Second is Thriller. Agree or disagree? Get Rich or Die Trying.
One
greatest album.
Is Thriller rap album number 1?
No, he said greatest album.
Stop it. Stop it, bro.
So what about rap albums? It's up there, rap albums for sure.
No.
Oh my God, man.
Top 5, yes.
What's the greatest rap album? It's definitely top 5.
It's top 5.
It's if you look at everything.
I have to go back and think about that one.
If
but
you look at everything,
I know it's not number 1 because I don't go back and listen to it enough.
In the 2000s,
so it's not number 1 for me.
It's number 1 for everything in that time period for sure. From 2000 to 2010.
No, wait,
rap albums.
Whoa.
I mean, Graduation is up there.
Is Dwayne Carter not an artist? What are we talking about here, bro?
I mean, I put Carter 3 up there too. That's 3. That's
Carter 3 was number 1. If we talking about a rap album in the 2000s,
it's up there though.
2000, 2010.
I'm thinking Graduation.
Come on, bro. Stop it,
bro. Graduation, Get Rich or Die Trying, the Carter 3. Who else come out around?
Wayne got mixtapes better than Get Rich or Die Trying.
We gotta go off the albums. I mean, I might even
put Carter 2 up there, man. Stop.
I might even put Nelly in the top 5 with Country Grammar. Is that a rap?
I mean, yeah, that's a rap album.
With Country Grammar
rap.
or Nellyville. I'll put one of them as top 5 rap albums too to come out in that 2000s. I mean, if we thinking impact.
If we talking replay value, it's Dwayne Carter.
When the last time you listened to the Carter 3?
Yesterday.
What song?
Bro, yesterday.
Hey, man.
Yesterday, bro.
I like Wayne. You know, Wayne's still doing it.
Hey, yesterday.
In 2008, that was all I played.
Yesterday. Robin Thicke was on that thing going crazy.
What is that? The
Shoot Me Down.
Shoot Me Down.
Come on now.
Tie My Hands.
Come on, bro. Stop playing.
I mean,
Tie My Hands, Shoot Me Down. Like,
Let the beat build with the beat actually building up as
come
the
on
song
now.
go. Yeah.
It ain't too many artists that's doing stuff like that. And nothing to knock 50 because 50 is great in his own right. But number 1 album, Cole stretching. That's a stretch.
Hey, well, he did bring Cole out to New York, so Cole was showing love. I think it's safe to say, maybe not the number 1 album, but one of the greatest
Top
to do
5.
it for sure.
For sure. Top 5, that's no hate. I like 50.
Still active. Let's be real. Get Rich or Die Trying. He's on tour right now for the 20th anniversary. Still selling out shows. You hear about Moneybagg, Lil Baby, what they have to do. And not only them, it's a lot of people
dropping
canceling
shows.
dates.
Yeah.
50 Cent still selling out. So at least he does show if you have a timeless project, people will still
Well,
support you 20
also
years
a
later.
lot of them calculate their social impact.
So you
Because
think
social media has people
fooled?
get false perception,
See,
right?
but also think about social
Even the
media.
labels are fooled by it because they
Yeah,
think that
analytics.
oh, he got this. We can fill this arena up. No, you can't, bro.
I mean,
You cannot fill up a 60,000 seater, bro. Stick
bro,
to that
not even
10,000.
60, even 10,000 is a lot.
That's what I'm
If I'm a
saying.
label,
Like, they
and
can't
let's
do
see,
it.
I got a big artist, I got
Stop it.
Moneybagg, Lil Baby. You know, unless he has a big hit at that time, I think I'll probably stick to maybe about 5,000.
Ain't none of them ever had a hit like that. Nope.
Let me see.
Nope.
Moneybagg, no, for sure. He
got
a lot of
Baby had a hit, but it wasn't. No.
What's Baby's hit?
The one before the last album.
The Drip Too Hard.
Nah, the little anthem, the one.
Not the Bigger Than You.
Hell no. Stop it, bro. Like,
I mean,
what's the name of that song, bro?
I'm trying to think because I feel like it's different tiers to artistry though. I feel like if we talking like club hits, street hits, they got a lot.
Drip Too Hard was good, but it's the one. Was it the Yes Indeed or the Freestyle? The Freestyle, that one was one.
So you talking about when he first?
That was 2017.
Yeah, when he first popped out.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, he got that one with my dog for sure. I'll never forget. I was shooting this wedding for this couple. Big shout out to them. And they actually walked out and they wedding to that. That's my dog for sure. And I was just like, that's different.
No, that is different. It was some ghetto love right there, bud.
Hey man, they was putting on for real. That was very interesting. Yeah, I think artists, man, should probably stick to. I mean, a superstar can do a stadium. Let's be real. The Toyota Center, right here in Houston, Texas. I think that's about 15,000 seats, which is still a lot of people.
Than that. It can get about 20 in there, but most people are only gonna put about 12 to 13 in there.
Yeah,
if that.
I mean, it works for a lot of people. You see, when Beyonce comes, she got to do the.
Come on, bro.
She did
Beyonce. We
Park,
talking about?
Yeah,
she doing NRG.
Yeah,
she packing it out.
Doing
Football
that
stadium.
Twice. I mean, what Drake doing? Drake doing Toyota Center?
Come on now. Drake do whatever you want to do. But I think also you got to understand, bro, with Drake, he doing, like Beyonce, he doing multiple nights in these different spots. Like he doing like four to 5 shows in LA. Like,
yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
It is, but like he got the power to do it.
You do. I mean, in LA also has more than enough people to.
Yeah, exactly. Some people, they can go through a place once. Like they not packing places out, bro. People planning, I'm gonna fly to Houston to go to this Drake show, or I'm gonna fly to Toronto to go. Like,
yeah,
Drake he got power, bro. I don't expect any of them to be doing stuff like that. But yeah, Travis Scott did his thing, man. Just like I expected him to.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I think it's good that he's made a comeback. It's very unfortunate. I don't know if you saw the headlines the other day, but they were saying like I think 60 people injured in Rome. So I think that's
not a lot.
It's not a lot, but it's a stigma, right? Because of what happened.
60 out of 60,000 sound like nothing to me.
Hey man,
tell that to and it's a mosh. If you mosh pitting, bro, you're expecting to get injured at some point.
Nah, facts. Yeah, like, if you running and bumping into each other, something drastic is going to happen. Yeah. Now you ain't losing your life, but you might break a bone or you might get cut. It just is what it is. I wouldn't recommend it.
I feel like those people are having fun. That's what their idea of fun is.
If you having fun, then I don't want that type of fun.
But that's what it is. They mosh pitting.
Yeah, no, people.
You go in the mosh pit to do that.
I mean, you see no mosh pits where they go and they swinging.
Yep,
that's
swinging,
even wilder. Like
head down.
Yeah, just stay away from mosh pits. But I mean,
not for me, but people get enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting to say the least. I'm trying to think. Travis Scott is making the bounce back. I don't think what's the next most anticipated album. I don't think it's anything that's
Drake album is coming out this week.
But has that been confirmed though? They've been saying that for a month.
They have, but I'm hoping to come out tonight. It's Thursday tonight.
Drake been dropping a lot of music. You got to give him his props. For somebody to go through, being signed Cash Money, Young Money, fulfill the deal, still remain hot, get a new deal. And I think
he's on his third deal.
Yeah, and he's like three or four. I think 3 projects in on this latest deal.
He was through Frozen Moments. Now he threw just exclusive through what you call it?
What is it? OVO?
I thought it was UMG.
Yeah, I think it's OVO to UMG, but I think the Frozen Moments is still the same.
It's not Frozen Moments no more. I mean, last time I checked.
Yeah, he's definitely in an interesting space. But I mean, you hot because he's put out the project What the her loss?
Yeah. Yep. And
He's
her
get
loss is through it's OVO under exclusive license
Yep.
to Republic.
This is all post cash money. I think Certified Lover Boy is post cash money.
Yep.
The one with 21 Savage, post cash money. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like,
Come on, man.
he
Honestly,
did-
never mind. Come on, bro. Like
I forgot about that one.
you
Yes,
forgetting.
yeah, 'cause
Don't
Scorpion
forget.
was
Don't
the last.
sleep. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
So he don't put 3 under that exclusive license.
Yeah, no, he getting money. He getting money. He like, I mean, like you say, call Lucian Grange.
And he about to be out of that deal.
I mean, that's what it's looking like. Look like he playing the game super smart.
He making
say,
money. Give me
Yeah.
that event. He say next event's gonna be $1 billion.
Hey,
Like,
if anybody can do it, it could be Drake.
Hey,
How
man.
you feel about that on the radar freestyle though with Central C?
I'm not
Is
a fan
that Drake's
of it.
first miss?
What do you mean a miss? Hold on now.
Hey.
It's a freestyle that's not meant for Americans, obviously.
Okay,
So I didn't even judge it as that. I just judged
so
it
you
as,
judge it a throwaway.
he was just playing around. I
Okay.
actually don't even think it was a throwaway, to be honest. I think
Was Central C playing around?
no. Central C was going
I
hard.
like Central C too though.
I'm not a fan of that shit. I don't like I don't like that accent on the
You're not a
rapping.
fan
Ain't gonna
of
lie.
UK rapping, or
I'm
just,
not. It just don't sound good to me.
What about like Skepta and all of them?
Skepta hard, but that's different.
Okay, so he
That's
won.
a
He
different
won.
vibe.
He won a one. Okay.
That was a different vibe, Skepta. Like I like Skepta
Yeah.
music. This was everything was a miss. Like I didn't like it. I know they said Central C killed it. I didn't feel that way. I just
It's crazy because to me, he definitely killed that Doja Cat song. That's the first one I heard. Oh, okay, like,
I didn't like this.
I like okay.
I didn't like this. I didn't like Drake part.
So you just felt like if you gonna collaborate with Drake, do a real song.
I didn't like it.
You feel like it was a waste of a Drake feature.
That's why he said freestyle.
I mean, that's smart.
I think that's exactly why I say freestyle, bro. That way it's not counted against you.
Yeah,
the
and
public eye.
people don't expect too much from it. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
I
I
think
didn't like it.
there's nothing wrong with that. Trying to see, man. We got to touch on it. We ain't got to go fully in depth, but we got to talk about it, man.
I'm going in depth on it.
Hey, Megan Tory Lanez,
ain't
10-year sentence. 10-year sentence, man. Justified or unjustified?
Unjustified. And the reason it's unjustified, so let's break down these charges. So he
Okay.
got 6 years for assault.
Okay.
Then he got 4 years for the weapons charge.
Yeah, in LA.
Yes. So I think the 4 years is justified. Now, when we get to the 6 years of assault, this is where I have a problem.
Okay, where do you draw the line at? Because there's been a big debate.
I didn't see assault in this case. Did you?
I mean, we didn't see anything.
I didn't hear about assault in this case. Did you?
Yeah, I mean, technically,
What is assault?
that's what got to be defined. I mean, I think if you seen with a weapon and somebody appears to be antagonizing, they would consider that assault. I think that's how it breaks down.
But from the facts that we heard about this, or allegedly, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say facts. The alleged scenario is
I mean, let's be real.
Megan fighting with her best friend, Kelsey.
Yeah,
Tory Lanez, the guy that they're fighting over, breaks up the fight.
apparently with a gun. though.
Takes no. From what we heard is that he took the gun from Kelsey and shot in the air.
The problem with that is
What was the neighbor saw him doing.
and I think
this.
that's what hung him, because at the end of the day, you got this random neighbor who has no
Well, all
ties
it
to none of
says is
y'all.
that the gun is yours. But what
It's
the neighbor said is boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
What the doctor note says is glass laceration is what you treated for. We didn't see anything about a gunshot wound.
but she also said that she told the Dr. Glass to cover up Tory
But
originally.
if it's a doctor, he's educated. He had
He's gonna know.
went to school
That's true.
for a long ass time to not falsify documents. If that's the case, then there's another flaw here that his lawyer should have
Yeah,
exploited.
I think it's a lot of
but
a lot of holes in that case. Unfortunately, I think what people got to learn for sure, especially black men and black women. Number one, we all know you don't need to be drunk and fighting in public. That's your number one. Number two, whether you did it or you didn't do it, honestly, we'll never know. We weren't there. But the problem is, hey, he saw you with the gun, so you
Yeah.
taking the L. That's just it. It is what. And you was
It's
in
a
LA.
L.
Like my thing is, hey, I hate to see. Number one, Tory Lanez worked extremely hard to get up, so it's like, damn.
man,
And then, because I mean, I ain't saying he done, 10 years in jail.
He done.
If he do the full 10, as a music career, he's done.
unless he gets out early,
Because
a lot early,
Because in
Like-
10 years, a lot of people can come out.
maybe get deported to Canada and back into.
Yeah, because I think
That's the
if
only
he gets
way.
out early, gets deported, I think he can still do music. If he gets out, let's say 3 to 5, what about Megan though? the spotlight is on Megan,
I think
right?
Megan's done too.
So no comeback or no big. Do you think she'll come back? Like in terms of her having another. Let me think. What's the biggest Megan song that
I think she can get another hit.
like a hit?
Like she can have great songs. I think the issue is not her talent. I think the issue is the world we live in today.
You think people gonna consistently bring this up?
One, Tory has more fans.
Yeah.
He has more streams. So I'm gonna say he has more fans. He may not physically have more fans, but he gets more streams than Megan monthly.
Yeah.
On Spotify.
Right
and
now,
I'm assuming Apple Music is identical.
Yeah, because Apple Music doesn't share the data. I think right now he is about 1 million more listeners than her. A month.
So he gets 1 million more listeners. 1 million people is a lot. So
for sure,
I think that because of that, a lot of his fans that may have liked Megan may not like her now.
I mean, speaking on that, you seen the video of the girl outside of the courthouse that basically said that she no longer likes Megan because blah, blah, blah. Now, was she joking or not? Who knows? But she was outside the courthouse talking to the reporter. And number one, I was like, damn, why y'all interviewing her? And number two,
because everything's messy. Like,
no, literally, because they had no business talking to this person. That's how random it is. I think it's an unfortunate situation. I think all eyes are on Megan Thee Stallion right now. Can Megan Thee Stallion, I don't want to say make a comeback, because I think fan base wise, I ain't gonna lie, like I got some homegirls, we got female friends.
She has devout fans.
Yeah, like for real. It's like the Megan hive.
They're not going nowhere. It is what it
is. Like, so now I'm like, okay, let's take all of this energy into supporting the records. And I ain't gonna lie, if the same energy go, definitely can shoot back
Will
up.
it though?
That's what I'm curious on.
I think a lot of women say that, but what are Megan's album sales? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they do the social media piece. They go hard for it, but they don't listen to her music
for a lot
nor
of artists,
buy her music or download it.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing about fans. It's no different than you can kind of compare it to the WNBA. You know, a lot of women say, hey, NBA players need to be paid more, yet I can only name probably about 4 women that faithfully watch the WNBA. And I got a couple friends, and I'm just like, hey, imagine if all the women watched it, y'all would be making more than the NBA, like easily. But
they don't watch it because they just don't like it. Honestly, I guess. I mean, I can't speak for them.
I mean, it's been.
I'm
subscribed on YouTube. I feel like it's gotten a lot better
every now and then, because I like basketball, so I watch it. But to me, it's just different. It's slower.
You feel like
fundamentally there's things that go on that I don't like to see.
Does the WNBA need those defining mega stars to turn it up? Is that going
to have stars?
Mega star, like a bunch of them.
They got them.
They need that Kobe.
They got them. Think about it, bro. Social media makes that, right? Like back when we was growing up, a lot of the WNBA players were deemed as unattractive women, or like just women that people didn't pursue, right?
Yeah.
But now they get highlighted. You see a chick pop up, you like, damn, she in the WNBA. Like that's what you see now, because now they're expressing themselves. Now they can wear their hair however they like. They wearing makeup to the game, all type of stuff, right?
They putting that ish on,
and so they look more presentable to women, to guys, whoever.
I think women's sports have also gotten more. Well, not women's sports, because it's always been big, but I feel like women's basketball has gotten just increasingly more popular.
Well, that was thanks to a girl at LSU, man, Bayou Barbie.
Oh yeah, Angel Reese put a big old spotlight on that.
So she helped that out, and I think the WNBA should be in good hands once they get everybody in there. But you didn't answer the question about Tory Lanez, man. You skated.
Wait, what's the question?
The 10 years. How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I mean, I thought 10 years was a bit excessive. You know, I'll be honest. I'm not a judge. I wasn't in a jury. I thought he was probably gonna get about 5. When I seen the 10, I'm like, damn.
That's more than the guy that killed Pop Smoke, broke and entered and killed him.
Yeah.
More. He got 7. And somehow this guy gets 10 for grazing somebody on the foot unintentionally.
Convicted felon times 3 times basically. I don't know. It's hard to say, because I was expecting 5, but then when you say 3 felonies out loud, it's like, I guess 10 ain't that bad. It's an L just for the simple fact that we're looking at people who were he was at the height of his career, and now you just basically killed your career. No different than was it Henry Ruggs and the accident in Vegas? Same exact thing. Like,
no, it was different.
I mean, no, his worse for sure. Well,
Henry Ruggs
gun is crazy, but
killed somebody,
crashing into somebody in the car,
and watched them burn alive, because they burnt alive, bro.
Yeah.
On video.
Yeah, crying on the side of the road. It's just, hey, people gotta learn.
But
Don't
he
drink and
getting
drive.
less than Tory.
Well, they said 3 to 10, so he might get 10.
He ain't gonna get 10. 3 to 10 mean not getting the max. They
It-
threw a range
but
out
see,
there.
okay, he also
Took a plea.
took a plea.
But to me, that don't even matter. I don't even understand how he was able to take a plea in this situation.
No, it definitely don't make sense. Like,
Of course he's guilty.
speeding and
It
crashing in
happened.
the back of somebody, blowing
This
up,
isn't
killing
fake.
them, the dog, and the unborn baby. It is,
Bro, that's 3 deaths.
It's different. Yeah, it's different.
I think 3 to 10 is crazy. He should be getting 25.
Yeah,
3 deaths.
I mean-
they take dogs serious, an unborn baby.
upcoming
Come on, bro.
athlete. You know what I'm saying? Who's coming off.
I
doing
think
his
he
thing.
got mercy and Tory didn't.
But okay,
Or grace, rather.
I can see that. Tory Lanez also had his I think a woman get on the stand. I think anybody getting on the stand, especially a woman, I think that's just gonna be a bad look. She going in on you. Yeah, you did it. This what happened.
I don't
It's
think so,
just-
bro, because I
eh.
feel like, to me, and this is just my thought process on it. It's obvious to me that he didn't take a gun out and point at her and shoot her. That's obvious, right? So I don't see attempted murder being a thing, right? That's not a thing. And
Here's
then
the
get
thing with
charged for
Tory
that.
Lanez, though. I think this is the thing, and see, I'm
He
like,
should have
okay,
stayed away from the women, man.
no, he
Stay
did-
away, bro.
Yo, people gotta learn. Number
Hey,
one, drunk
stay
women
away.
getting mad, people getting drunk, and y'all in the Hollywood Hills leaving Kylie Jenner house. Kylie Jenner ain't never made not one statement. It just sounds like a tricky scenario. I'm
Stay
just
away.
laying it out.
Yep.
But we got to be real with Tory Lanez, and I was reminded of this watching Vlad TV. Adam 22. Hey, he made a good point. He started mentioning all the other times years ago when Tory Lanez going off on people. Remember he ran up on Travis Scott.
Yep.
Remember he ran up.
Violent.
I mean,
I'm sure he got painted that way.
Nah,
Yep.
for sure. He ain't only run up on he beat up Dax. Well, I don't know if he physically beat up Dax or his bodyguards did, but Dax was just I like Dax at the time. Dax was just upcoming rapper. I was watching Dax interview on No Jumper. He said, "Man, I was at the show backstage, Dice Soho." He said out of nowhere, boom, and he said all hell broke loose. He running, Tory Lanez goons and Tory Lanez chasing him, beating him up, and I'm just like,
Why though?
bro, because Tory Lanez made a tweet that said he was the best rapper alive, blah, blah, blah. I challenge anybody to make a diss track or make a better record than me. So, you know what he did? Dax made a track, and yeah, they pulled up on him like, which it's just like, damn, like, bro.
So
you
it's
gotta
not
go.
lyrical warfare no more. It's
It-
put these hands on you.
And he said Tory DM'd him before that, like, hey, if you say something, you know what I'm saying, out of line, just know it could go there, whoop whoop. So I think Tory Lanez,
Little man syndrome too. They
Re-
painted that.
for real. I mean, because when I'm looking up Tory Lanez, I'm thinking like, I'm 5'8", I'm a regular height, right? I think Tory Lanez, they said on his police report, he's like 5'5", and I had to put that into perspective. I'm like, damn, okay, because I feel like I'm short. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, shorter than me, coming as hard as success, he might be feeling himself a little bit. Is that?
I
Does
mean,
that
and he
warrant?
had the type of women he had. He
I
had
ain't-
A-list
I ain't gonna
women.
lie, he was winning.
A-list women
He
on
was
his
winning,
roster.
but I think that just goes to show you that as a man, hey, money, clout, the world is yours. It just is what it is. Maybe he shouldn't have got 10, but I don't think he did enough to stop him from getting the 10. It's
nah,
like
bro. I don't think he should have got 10. Just looking at this case, there's no way he get
3
more than-
felonies.
3 felonies
Three
is
felonies.
something
It just,
to
when you say it
consider.
out loud,
for
it
sure.
sound bad. I ain't gonna lie.
3 felonies is something to consider. Are those in the U.S.?
All in the U.S., yeah.
Damn.
All in California. That's I ain't gonna lie. Now maybe if he wasn't in California, bro, he might have got the 5. But Boosie also made a great point
10
too.
a lot.
He said, "Hey, you better be happy you wasn't in Louisiana." I'm like, "Hey, they might have threw him under the jail." So I think 10's a lot. Do I see him actually doing 10? I don't know.
Say
Because
you got to do 85%. That's 8.5.
he probably gonna. He's already been in there for a year, so about 7 more years. But he's also
lot.
he probably gonna appeal it.
Are you letting somebody appeal with their 3rd felony?
I mean, they said he could.
Yeah, they say
Is
you
he
could.
gonna win the appeal?
They
Probably
say
not.
you can, but how long it take you to get an appeal, nigga? You know,
Hey.
people be trying to get appeals every year. They whole
Hey,
time.
I
like,
think moral of the story,
and they
man,
deny it. Deny it.
When you're at the height of your career, I mean, this is another thing too that to me never made sense about that incident. Bro, y'all are superstars, right?
Super.
Megan Thee Stallion is riding off a hot girl summer.
super duper
Tory Lanez, he's got the quarantine radio.
going crazy.
Y'all are stupid hot at this point. Let's be real, bro. Where is security?
Yep.
Like, how did this?
Supposedly,
Because who's
they just
driving
had
the
a
car?
driver, the security guy,
It's like, come on, bro. Like, how does this even escalate?
or maybe he was just a driver.
I'm like, would this ever happen to Drake? I can't see it happening, bro. Like to Lil Wayne, Drake, anybody
Bro,
who
Drake
really.
not riding with his women. Like what?
Yeah, it just
Meet
was.
me here.
Yeah, I think, man,
Phones at the door.
it was just a
Like none of that's happening, bro.
sticky situation. I think he fell into the trap. He did what most men would do. You got two women that want to talk to you. He probably, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me see what's up. And at this point in time, it just, hey, this how it played
Well,
out.
he saw what was up, and then supposedly Megan came and backdoored, even though she said she didn't want him
Hey,
at first. And you know how it is. He hot now. Yeah, now I want him because I see you two happy over here. And then some little friction happened. Then they start, then they fighting.
I think it just,
That's a sad situation. I want to get off of that because I really that situation pissed me off yesterday or the other day when it happened.
I mean,
10 years is crazy.
10 years is a lot, and then people making. I mean,
the 3 felonies do make sense though.
3 felonies is a lot to say out loud.
It is a lot,
It's
but
a lot.
that's the thing about the system, bro. You make all them other mistakes, and then something small like this come around, and now they give you the max.
But I
or
also
10. They
think
ain't
the
give 'em
thing
max on
that
it.
I think, bro, the thing that hurt it as well is them beefing on social media. I ain't gonna lie, she went in on his ass, and I think that just hurt, bro.
But to me, that shouldn't matter in court.
Yeah, see, they say that, but also we in a world of social media.
We
It's
are,
like,
but
it's
the
like, how can
jury
you
can't be biased.
look at your boy YNW
I hear
Melly?
you.
Like, it's like, yeah, you're not supposed to be biased, but how can you not be?
Bro, YNW Melly, they don't have any evidence.
Hey, they ain't gonna let him beat it twice. He done.
Oh, I think he done. I think he good.
Hey, he think
He's
he
in the
good, too.
clear.
He's still locked up though. I don't know, man.
I'd be locked up as long as they don't give me life. I'm
Hey.
good. Like if he get 10, then he should be good.
He should be happy if he gets
That's what I'm saying.
because he definitely
But
deserves
he
life.
killed somebody though.
Two
You see what I'm
people.
saying? Like
Yeah,
when you kill people,
it's
I think it
different.
should be different. I think when
Yeah.
you actually go up to somebody and shoot them intentionally, it should be different.
For sure.
Accidentals like this or breaking an altercation up, I don't like it.
I mean, but let's be real, bro.
And I don't like how Megan switched because initially she want to protect black men. Then all of a sudden it's
put him
like
under the jail.
it's on them. Like
Yeah, she was on him too, on his ass.
And
the
that- and I
and every
think-
woman on
yeah.
social media was too.
yeah, no, they was.
They's on
They
him,
gonna be
like,
on me after this, but I don't care.
Nah, man.
I
we
don't
just
care.
everybody just giving.
I just think
perspective.
10 is too harsh.
Nah,
I do think he
yeah.
should be in prison.
If you get convicted, you got to go to jail.
I think he should be in prison, but 10 years is
I
a
was
lot
thinking
for
5
me.
or 6. I thought 5 or 6, like realistically, but I was like, I was wrong, and it's crazy. My cousin, he warned it from the jump. I think also people gotta, as black people, we already know this, but yeah, you just can't let. You don't want your fate being decided by court. We just know that. You black, you probably taking an L. Like this has been proven time and time again. Some people have gotten lucky. But yeah, man, it's just a crazy situation. We'll see what happens after this. I was talking to my cousin this morning. He like, hey bro, your boy done. 10 years, he all the way out of there. So my cousin might be right. I ain't tell my cousin might be right, but 10 years a long time to sustain a musical career, especially when you don't have a major record deal.
Yep.
But he does have a good catalog. He makes good music. That's the crazy part. But hey, we'll see how it turns out.
Yep.
The world is watching Megan. Hey, whatever she dropped next,
I hope
if
she
it's hot,
come with something.
I mean,
But I don't know.
they've been cooking, so you know what I'm saying. We're gonna see. It's interesting.
Yeah. So, we had that. That was crazy. And then just over this week, we saw the Montgomery, they call it the Montgomery Tea Party.
You mean the chair match?
Yeah, that too. It's got all type of names.
Everybody using chairs now. I don't know. In Detroit, they using chairs. On wrestling, of course, they using chairs.
Everybody.
The people were wrong. They didn't want to move their boat, and they shouldn't have
The
jumped on
white
that security
people.
guard. Yeah, the white people
Didn't want to
were
move their
wrong.
boat. They thought it was okay to beat up on a black security guard that was just doing his job.
Literally.
Just trying to dock a boat that was coming in. And,
Yeah, I think they say the security guard went to, after he told them, he started unraveling their thing.
yeah.
And then that's when they hopped off the boat and they, coming with the knees and all that.
Yeah,
random
they
stuff.
started fighting them. But hey, he threw that hat up.
Now, I don't
Signal
know.
to all the black
was that
folks.
is that the Bobby Smurder?
Hey, nah, it
I didn't
looked
know. I
like
just didn't understand why he threw the hat up. It was funny though.
I think it was like some wrestling, like some.
Hey,
and then
like,
the
he's like,
slap,
yeah, he's like, I'm ready
nah.
to go now.
So he
like,
threw that thing up, and they jumping in from the sea. You
Yeah,
got
nah.
Aquaman coming over, like, hey, they start getting to it, and
yeah, for sure.
never
Like,
like to see any physical violence like that. But I do think some people a message has to be sent
yeah.
to people that think they are above any rules or standards, and I'm glad they received the message.
Yeah, especially when all they had to do was move the boat.
All I had to do was move the boat. So they
Move the
got them hands put on them from everybody,
And a
senior
couple, and a
citizens,
chair too.
chairs. The chair dude, he's a little crazy. I thought it was a bit excessive, but
Nah.
hey,
Hey,
go
he's
for
out-
it.
Nah, you throw it off. I mean, because to me, everything was called for up until he smacked both
That
of them with
lady.
the chair. I'm
No,
just
I
like,
think when he
damn, like,
smacked the lady, the dude I ain't have a problem with,
bro, I
but
think
the
I
lady
mean,
was defenseless on the ground.
yeah,
Like, come on, bro. Smacked over the head twice.
I feel like he was smacking
Boom,
for
boom.
like,
you crazy.
I feel like something was going on in his mind.
The
He like,
ancestors.
yeah,
He been waiting to get a
he
lick.
gets some
With no
back.
repercussions, he been
Yeah.
waiting. He been waiting.
It's crazy. I mean, they ended up arresting all the people that hopped off that boat. I don't think they arrested no black people, but they arrested all of the white family that was on that
Yeah,
boat
and the
too.
dude with the chair got away, but they're looking for him, supposedly, what the police
Yeah,
department said.
it's interesting, man. I think people just gotta learn. Number one, just follow the rules. You see everybody, you know, it's a family weekend or whatever, and this is people with a big old boat that probably got about 50 people on it, and y'all
Yep.
got about 4 people. Y'all could have just slid up out the way for a little quick second.
Exactly.
Especially if a guard, you know, asks you repeatedly, which I'm sure he asked you more than once. You know, one thing about black
Just
people,
trying to do
we
his
pretty,
job, man.
yeah, like people are pretty chill. You know what I'm saying? We're not just going, hey man, we ain't aggressive like that.
But you know, that privilege. You get the
Yeah.
drinking, they get a little more liquid
that's
courage.
probably all
in
it
'em.
was. It's just them beers.
Yeah, it bring that racism out, man, and they start acting.
Yeah, nah,
Start
and that's
acting on it.
and that's what happened. And you know, he got smacked with the chair. Like I said, I don't think anybody smacked somebody with a chair, mainly because let's say you hit them people in a chair in their head, they broke their
It's
neck.
attempted murder.
Literally, and it's like, damn, like yeah,
Right.
they already get punched down, but the chair,
Assault
like,
with a deadly
when he
weapon.
killed nobody, that's a little bit, you know, you don't want to go to jail. It ain't that crucial.
It ain't that crucial, but you know, that trickled off into the rest of the weekend. And the one I sent you the other day, the Detroit. So in Detroit, you got a dude beating a white guy with a chair. It's like, come on, man. Now it's just getting out of hand. Then he slept the dude.
No, he did, yeah.
Yeah, he slept him. I
the
said,
dude,
come on, bro.
He survived about 4 smacks.
Yeah.
That fourth one, I'm like, damn, bro, he sleep. You gonna hit him again? It's
Yeah,
like,
then hit him again.
like, bro, you ain't gotta do that.
Yeah, bro. You hear the lady, stop. He like,
I think people
he
just
just
be
going
losing it,
hard.
bro. It's just like, like I say, some people
Come
deserve
on,
it, but it's
man.
like, yo, you don't want to murder somebody, nothing like that, because now you gotta really fight for your life, and it's like, bro, it ain't.
yeah.
Hey, he probably was talking mess, got smacked, let it
Yup.
be that, but
Now I
once
got to go sell chairs on Amazon, man, so I can come up.
I
real
mean,
quick.
Amazon already recommending ads. I'm sure they've been popping up on y'all's phones because we all
Crazy.
been seeing them.
They going crazy with the chairs, man.
Man, it's interesting, but I mean, hey, that's society.
No, for sure. It's getting crazy out there. So man, let's switch it back to music real quick, man.
Let's see what we got.
You know, last week we had a lot of stuff going on that we missed. So last week we had Chloe Bailey go over and do the fuck you mean
Yeah.
cover,
Rendition.
freestyle, whatever you want to call it. She got a lot of backlash from that, man.
I mean, honestly, bro, ever since her first album came out, I just feel like people and society definitely gives Chloe Bailey a hard time. But I will say this, I don't think she makes it easy for people not to kind of joke on her.
Yeah.
The sad part is she is definitely one of the most talented females in the game, but her talent gets overlooked by some of the other stuff. You know, it's crazy because Lil Sis going dummy with the movies and getting all the praise, but it's
Yeah.
like it's crazy. Like people treat them as if it's like good girl gone bad.
Yep.
Sis is the angel, and then Chloe's the bad one. But I'm like, yo, they
Yep.
sisters, so they really one in the same.
And they
I'm
both
sure,
are
dude.
good. I
Nah,
feel like
for sure.
Chloe hadn't done anything bad. I think this Gunna freestyle,
She just does a lot of funny stuff.
I feel like this was weird. So
Yeah.
I think her label, because I know her label, I know somebody put that together. I
Yeah.
think it was a bad idea, especially because they were supposedly dating prior to him getting locked up or jammed up.
They were seen together.
They were seen together several times to appear as if they're dating. And then no support once he got locked up.
I mean,
No
allegedly.
support publicly. Everything else was done
Okay.
public, so people want to see it being public still.
You right.
No support when he got out and everybody called him a snitch. No free Gunna, none of that. When he got out, welcome home. We didn't see that.
I mean, we seen Gunna with
We didn't see
like
none
a
of
little
that.
Instagram model when he got out.
We didn't see none of that. So then we see this, and it's like, wait a minute. This is odd. It seemed like clout chasing, and it also seemed like it just seemed wrong.
So it just seemed unauthentic.
Yeah, very unauthentic.
Yeah.
Even though Gunna he commented on it with a heart, you know, some other emojis. So he approved of it apparently.
Yeah. That's true.
But people wasn't feeling that.
Yeah, I think Chloe's just been catching a lot of backlash.
Yeah, people wasn't feeling that, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things like sometimes you just can't win. I think she's another one of those artists where, I mean, honestly, you give it a hit, I think it'd be a different conversation. But
Can she get a hit?
I mean, she has the talent.
She has good music. She had some good songs.
She had a couple good, just no hits.
Well, why? What makes a hit a hit?
I think a hit, not only do the song got to be jamming, but I think the artist has to have that certain flair about her that kind of just pull people in. I feel like that's what really helped Megan out when she popped out. Personality, just draw people in.
Yeah.
Chloe definitely talent go crazy, but she needs to work on just presenting her personality. I think like
I feel like she do a good job of presenting that.
I feel like she's gotten
But
better.
everything she do, somebody hating. She did the movie thing, people was hating. Like
the movie thing was crazy.
Yeah.
The TV show, yeah. I feel like that. I feel like she didn't need to do that. But I mean, if you want to do it,
she didn't need to do it. I thought it was a bad look.
I just didn't think
too
it
early
helped.
in the career.
Yeah, like it's like
I didn't think it was needed.
If they breaking you off with a stupid bag and you need it, cool. But I'm just like, it's an Amazon show, so it couldn't be in that crazy bag. I think she did that in a sense, in an effort of to like get looked at as an adult. Like I feel like, oh, like I'm not young no more. We, woody whoop. Like I don't know. She just need a hit. Yeah, she has the talent, but no hits. The song with Chris Brown was great. Matter of fact, I think Young Berg produced it, but not a hit. Yeah, maybe the game could be too hard on her. I don't know. I think
the game getting hard on a lot of people.
Yeah, social media.
Yeah,
social media has definitely made it where, yeah, depending on who you are, you gonna get roasted. It just is what it is.
Yeah,
like,
they just gonna roast you, and you gotta either be able to take it, but some people don't know how to roast back, man.
Yeah, I think that's a part of it. Like roasting back, being able to turn a frown upside down.
Yeah,
because it's like once they smell blood, they gonna let me go some more. Like, woody ooh, like. But I mean, I don't know, it's weird. I think, she was doing freestyles before the Gunna. So I think maybe if she really gets in her bag, people might become receptive to it. But right now it's just like, you dropped the album.
Didn't do it.
It didn't really do well. So I think people just still looking at her. I think until you get that hit, like it's like, we see you, but we don't see you. So people really mess with her, but she hasn't. Just hasn't really proven it musically to make people shut the fuck up. You gotta like show people something.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta keep coming.
Yeah, like this is what I'm doing, and y'all gonna respect.
You gotta do that, and that's what the baby did. See, the baby, he keep producing. They tried to cancel him. He said some goofy stuff. What? Boom, boom, music.
Yep.
Kept hitting them on the head. So some people can't be canceled because it's undeniable.
I mean, yeah, he snuck back up with the hit, with the TikTok, with the shake song. Like, and he got sexy red on remix.
First time creating TikTok. Shake something.
Yeah, he said shout out to the tow truck driver guy. He got it popping. He was towing people cars and using the song. So, hey, collaboration is key is what it sounds like to me.
Yep. So, it sounds like, some people can uncancel themselves with production.
Hard work.
Same thing Travis just did. He was canceled.
Oh, nah, he 1,000%
from a lot of people.
Yeah,
Not like me, but a lot of people had him canceled. But guess what? Come with this hit, this good album, shut up.
Yeah. He definitely he uncanceled himself for sure.
Just like that, they canceled him for a few years. They like put him on ice.
Yeah, nah, he was stuck in purgatory for sure. Like, I think it's safe to say whenever he announced like a tour, that's when he all the way back.
That's
right now,
like I don't know if he can do it. He got to do these one-off shows.
I mean, shoot, a one-off show in Italy is great.
People in the United States are too scared of public opinion to have them come. They like, I don't know. Oh, we're gonna have no security. They thinking about all the backlash they're gonna get from the media from allowing it. Because people are gonna get hurt. It's inevitable.
I mean, if you in the mosh pit, you getting hurt.
Exactly.
If you're not in the mosh pit, you fine.
It's inevitable, bro. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of people, a lot of energy going on. Some people ain't meant for them type of environments.
No, sometimes you gotta sit back or get the seat
when
and just vibe.
When I was at Fabio's show in Jacksonville, people was fainting.
And
a girl in front of me fainted. Bro, it wasn't even lit though. He ain't even come out yet. Like,
oh yeah, she was
short.
She was off
and the problem is when you're in those big crowds, you can't breathe if you're short.
Yeah,
you're not getting any oxygen. So you right here, and there's trees around you.
So what you're saying is, if you're short, you should be in the back.
If you short, you need to be in the very front. Or you just need to be not in an enclosed environment. Because if it's somebody, if you're surrounded by people, you're not going to be able to breathe if you're short.
Yeah,
you're breathing what they're releasing, which is hydrogen, which you take that in, faint.
Hey, he just broke it down like science.
That's how it happened, bro. It's simple.
Hey, you just broke it down like
you
science,
get overheated,
man.
You can't breathe. you faint. And we had to carry her out.
Well, so y'all, at least y'all,
And
y'all
we weren't
didn't,
even just in the crowd. Like,
like,
she
come
really,
on, like,
I'm like, dang. Picked her up. You good? Yeah. No, you're not. Go back there. Told her friend, take her home.
hey man,
She's
y'all,
not good.
yeah, I was looking out for her, so that's great.
Not good.
Man, so okay, let me ask you this then. Let's see, man. We talked about this a little bit earlier, but we gotta ask, man, is Jay-Z overrated?
I need more context with that question.
Is Jay-Z overrated? Well, you know, we're gonna put the business to the side because I think it's two elements of Jay-Z. We're just strictly talking about from a rap hip hop artist perspective.
Yes.
Is Jay-Z overrated?
Yes.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I think Jay-Z. We just talking musically. I like Kanye over Jay-Z. I like Drake over Jay-Z.
I don't know how many good albums Jay-Z has. In my opinion, I think a lot of
Reasonable Doubt was a good album.
Okay, that's one.
Yeah, the first one was
and
good.
so I think that oftentimes we already know how this media stuff go. New York, LA, hot spots. They try to put those people ahead of everybody else. It's
true.
always been this way. They look at Jay-Z as a god. He is not. 10 million or dinner with Jay-Z, I'm taking the 10 million.
I think everybody should take the 10 million.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that Jay-Z musically is not in my top 10. Musically.
I don't know. He
not
top
in my
10,
top 10.
Bro, if we talking about like straight lyrical bars, he got some of the best bars. I think he's top 10 for sure.
No.
Okay, well, we got to go back. One thing I had to give him though.
What you gonna give?
If we talking like somebody who drops an album and has at least like 2 hits off pretty much every album, he got that for sure.
2?
No, I'm just saying at least.
I
think
can't
he probably
name
got
anybody that doesn't.
Hey man, it's a lot of albums come out with no hits.
Maybe Uzi. Like, is that what you talking about? Like, I'm talking about like rappers, bro. No,
bro, I'm talking about good rappers that
Put it this way. This is how I look at Jay-Z. Let's go back to the artists that were out around the time Jay-Z came out.
Okay, you got
Biggie, Pac, Nas, who
DMX.
else? DMX. Give me one more.
Jay-Z.
I need one more.
In the 90s. Now Ja Rule don't count. He came early 2000s.
I need one more.
One more. Jay-Z. Who's out? Biggie, Nas,
Let's
Tupac.
just say
Diddy?
those.
Mace? No, does Diddy count as artist? Technically?
Let's go with the ones we named.
Okay.
So Pac,
Yeah.
Biggie, Nas,
DMX.
I have all of them ahead of Jay-Z. Every single one.
I don't know about Nas.
Musically.
I don't know. Like, I think Nas
and Jay-Z can be in the same boat. I don't listen to neither one. Like, I'm just telling you how it is, bro. I think that New York bias be having people lost.
No, I think
like,
they definitely get gassed up.
Like,
but they definitely get gassed up. But I would say both of them got a little something. I'm putting Biggie, Pac, DMX for sure.
Okay,
like we talk
there we
about.
go.
I was
So
jamming DMX this morning.
How could this guy be better in the top 10 if he's not better than the people he came out with?
I think because number one,
Biggie got one album,
2 albums.
2.
I mean, technically he didn't come out with them, but I mean he was around, and him and DMX also had a famous battle, which to this day
DMX
they never said who won.
We know who won.
Yeah, we know that's probably why the footage never
We
came out.
know who won.
But DMX was also a dog. Like
DMX
literally.
won. He was a better artist.
Yeah.
Jay-Z was a better businessman.
We got to look at it. It ain't that many artists that dropped 2 albums #1 same year. We talking Pac and DMX. It might be one other person who's done that. 2 #1 albums in the same year. It's only them 2 have done it for sure. It might be one other person.
Hey man, if Drake wants to do it, he will. Just say that.
Modern, he might could do it.
I'm saying, if he wants to do it, he will.
It's streaming though. It hit different now, man. It don't hit the same.
It's simple. If he wanted to do it, he could.
Hey man,
it's that simple, bro. We're talking about greatness, and I think for Jay-Z, I do like some of his bars. Now I'll say this: he got some good one-off bars.
No, for sure. He got.
But
he can make a book of quotables.
As far as a project for me to no, bro, cut that off, bro. Don't nobody get in my car talking about I want to listen to Jay-Z. Never heard it, never will.
I mean, I got Reasonable Doubt in the car now. I jam that mud. I like
you
that.
You do not jam that.
Bro, Feeling It is a great song.
You jam Pac every day.
I like Pac more.
He's a better artist.
He is a better artist.
All right.
But I mean, Jay-Z's cool though. I think, like I say, if you talking business, Yeah, we're gonna give it to Jigga.
So yeah, Jay-Z's overrated. I think that answers that question. Is he
You
good? He's still good.
I think he one of the greats. Hey man.
Yeah, I think he's still good. But let's go. Who's the GOAT?
Tupac for sure.
Stop it, bro.
Bro, we talking about you gotta look at my boy died, you know what I'm saying, over 25 years ago.
Yep.
Still more relevant than ever now. He's up there. I think it depends on
he's top two.
If you're going off impact, if you're going off rapping ability, nah, it's not Tupac. But if you're going off of impact and touching people, he's by far number one.
Okay.
But I think it's different levels though. He the most impactful artist.
Wait a minute. What?
Tupac is the most impactful rapper.
Impactful to the community?
To everyone. Tupac, to people, especially black people. He's the most impactful rapper. The biggest artist to ever do it is Michael Jackson. For sure.
We're talking about hip hop here.
Bro, it's Tupac. For sure. Who is not Drake?
Dwayne Carter.
Okay, it's them three. No, it's Wayne and Tupac.
Dwayne Carter.
It's Wayne and Tupac.
Dwayne Carter.
Tupac, bro. I don't know.
Dwayne Carter.
So Tupac not
the last two generations of music have been
that's true.
Dwayne Carter. These Lil Wayne, bro, you gotta understand. Lil Wayne been running shit since 99.
I mean, I won't say running it since 99.
2003, 2004 for sure.
I'm gonna give him.
Let's start there because he was still young. Yeah, but as far as being relevant, he's been relevant since then. But Lil Wayne, bro. Lil Wayne, man, my leather so soft. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop it.
No,
it ain't nobody better. But now I will say this: if Tupac probably would have been around a little longer, we might have seen a lot more.
For sure.
But all we got is what we got, and so,
bro, we still got 5 albums and like
it was great,
4 or 5 movies.
Great,
unheard of,
great talent. But Dwayne Carter is the GOAT. You can say they both the GOAT though. I'm not gonna argue that.
Like
at
I say, it's GOAT. I think it just depends on how you look at it. Because Wayne, I ain't gonna lie, Wayne.
Who are his descendants?
Growing up in the Cliff, man, I will say, and when Wayne first switched his swag in like 08,
come on, man,
he had people rocking skinny jeans.
Come on now.
I just remember when he used to go on the awards, he rocking the Supers, and I was like, damn, what kind of shoes is them? Yep. I had to go find a pair off the internet. I'll never forget, man, this dude I went to school with, RP. Kendrick Hampton, man, he the first dude in the hood to rock skinny jeans, and I kid you not, he got it from Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
like he was like with the little lip ring, like it was like Lil Wayne had people in the hood rocking like tight skinny jeans, like this was unheard of. So I had to. Lil Wayne definitely, I mean, he's up there for sure. He's the
GOAT. If you had to pick,
I mean, he's somebody that you can definitely. He's undisputed. You can definitely.
Lil Wayne hopped on anybody's beat,
yeah,
and gave it. Oftentimes, you wouldn't even know who the original song belonged to. It was Wayne's song.
I mean, he definitely changed.
It's Wayne's world.
He changed mixtapes for sure.
But I mean, speaking of Wayne and Nas, they both just got inducted into the hip hop Hall of Fame, Billboard Hip Hop Hall of Fame.
Well deserved. We gotta give Nas. I mean, number one with Nas, I know it's definitely an East West Coast. Growing up, I think we come up in that way where the South is really starting. I mean, the South was doing its thing, but it really was doing its thing. We was coming up.
Yeah.
But we got to give Nas his props. If we talking people to go head to head with Jay-Z, his diss track against Jay-Z is probably one of the best Jay-Z diss tracks ever come out. Not a lot of people.
Not a lot of people
tried to diss Jay-Z, but it wasn't. Nobody really.
A lot of people go that direction.
Yeah, like Nas, like that's he went head up with another person who's arguably one of the GOATs. So you got to give him his props. And also, I think that like. If you ever go back and listen to that, I Know I Can Be What I Want to Be, listen to the lyrics.
Song,
like
bro.
he really,
great song.
When I say injected Jim, like he kind of was channeling his Tupac on there. Like he straight, the way he was giving game on that song. So
that was a great song.
No, I mean, well deserved, especially for Wayne. Like you say, you talking about somebody who's been rapping since like 14 or 12, whatever, is young. So long overdue. I didn't even know that Billboard had a.
I think it got to be new because I've never heard of it.
I mean, it's smart. If I was him, it's smart.
But are we still giving validation to these things, man? We already know this isn't our people coming up with these award shows, giving these flowers.
So we got to bring the source back.
Yeah, bro. Like, what's up? Like,
I mean,
I thought we was done with these award shows.
Yeah, I think hey, we are done. It does. I mean, I think Drake is one of the good examples of I mean, Jay-Z does it too, but Drake for sure, as far as like modern day superstars that's really letting people know, hey, this don't matter. You know, because yeah, it's cool to get an award, cool to go get highlighted, but hey, impact is impact, and the people let you know just how impactful you are every day. I'm sure
Yep.
people come up to them every day if they can. Hey man, that song, yo, hey, that shit touched me for real. So
Yeah.
that's really what it's about. You know, the awards, they definitely it's cool, but it really don't mean nothing. If you want it to mean something cool, but nah, I'd rather touch the people. That's what means something.
No, definitely. And I think both of those dudes had great careers. This brings up like my next subject, which is La Russell. Is he next?
I
Because
mean,
I feel like his music is very impactful, and it feels like it's for the people. I mean, he built some stuff in his backyard. He doing shows in his backyard, bro.
no, he definitely doing it. I think the only thing LaRussell is missing is just a hit. I think he's been consistent for quite some time. I listened to a song from him earlier today, and it's starting to grow on me because I was hearing his name for a long time
I
before
like his
even.
music.
Oh, let me take a listen and see what he's talking about. And I think any artist who's trying to actually give people game, like in this day and age, where I don't want to say it's not popular to do so, it's so many other variations of music you can make. On the come up, gotta be. He needs a hit. You know what I'm saying? But in
Can
LA,
he get a hit without the money?
I mean,
'Cause
coming out of LA, coming
He's
out of
getting
California,
money,
like
but
he
ain't got no deal.
niggas just take time to get it. But he's been offered deals. It's
Yes,
just
he's been
not,
offered deals,
you know,
but
little BS.
you can't get a hit without being pushed by the Giants.
Yeah, I think he'll ultimately get to that.
I don't think he can do it no more.
It depends on where he wants to be. I mean, because he could say, "Hey, I want to do the Larry June, Dom Kennedy, Nipsey Hussle." That's the route. If that's the road he wants to go,
Is Larry June truly independent?
I mean, unless he recently signed, he should be independent.
I know Dom Kennedy was.
Yeah, Dom Kennedy wasn't me. He should still be independent. Like I say, unless something different has happened. But I think that's the good part about music, though, right? You no longer have to be a like you can
He got a deal
choose.
through ALC and Empire.
Okay, ALC, that's probably him because Empire is
Okay.
independent.
Well, it says the Free Minded Records /ALC
Okay,
/Empire.
so it sounds like it has some sort of partnership, but I mean, it's an independent situation.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like
Distribution deal.
Yeah, being signed to RCA or one of those big people. And not to say, I mean, because Empire, honestly, great business model. They like I wouldn't say a super upgraded United Masters distro kids.
Man, everybody that get on Empire die, man.
From their own decisions.
Yes.
That's just, bad. That's just mistakes.
They say it's from insurance money, but I mean, that's just a rumor.
I mean, hey, I'm sure in this day and age, everybody needs life insurance. It happens to the best of us. But I mean, yeah, I think he has potential. Like I say, getting that massive hit and becoming that mainstream superstar, not for everybody. It can happen though. But it depends. I mean, we seen, like, look at Dom Kennedy, for example. When My Type of Party came out, that was probably his mainstream.
Hard.
Like that was it. That's probably the closest he's ever been to that. But also, Dom Kennedy.
I was so mad at that Yellow album because it was on that Piff and it wasn't on the streaming, bro.
Hey man, he also turned down the deal with Rick Ross. So
I would have turned down the deal with Rick Ross too.
Bro, MMG was hot at the time.
I still would have turned it down though. He didn't fit.
No, he definitely didn't fit.
Yeah,
he didn't fit.
Fit is important, bro. Just because it's your favorite artist, bro, don't do it.
I mean, at least Ross respected him enough.
Ross is busy being an artist. That's why it didn't work out with Wale and Ace.
Who was to say it didn't work out?
Hood?
No, Ace Hood was We the Best. DJ Khaled screwed him over.
That was Khaled.
Yeah, Khaled messed him. Khaled screwed him over. Once Khaled blew up on Snapchat, Ace Hood was no more. That was it.
But that's how it is with most artists that's trying to run labels. You too busy being a star to be able to handle this part of it.
Yeah, because people be needing hands on, but let's not forget Ace Hood.
I like Ace Hood.
He gave him 2 hits for sure. Bugatti, and the Hustle Hard. And I think he might have had one more.
Wasn't he on that? That was T-Pain.
Yeah. I think he was on there. He might have had like 2 more for that. But so I mean, Khaled, once Khaled got bigger, like, hey bro, I've been working with you a couple years, this is what it is. But Hustle Hard, specifically when you go to Wayne verse, like that was big. And that Bugatti Future big. So I mean, I can't say he gave Ace Hood something.
No, for sure. He good.
Yeah,
he should be.
Should be, yeah.
He just,
Hey man, Ace Hood in the gym, man.
It's hard to get a show. Put it that way.
Hey, it's hard to get
because you got to have a lot of songs to go out there and get somebody 30 to 45.
Hey, bro, give me 15 minutes. I'm gonna do Bugatti and Hustle Hard 3 times a piece.
But you got to have the fan base for that.
Go to a college and perform. I woke up in a new
in
Bugatti.
2023. Nah,
bro. So you don't think that Bugatti gonna get him lit?
The money go hard, but I'm not paying him what he want for 15 minutes.
Hey, look,
he gonna have to humble himself and take the 2,500.
Ace Hood, Ace Hood gonna perform at any college in America. Hey, they going off them drinks. When that Bugatti come
No.
on and that
You
hustle
know how
hard,
mad the student union gonna be? They say we got Ace Hood.
hey, Ace Hood gonna go hard.
They gonna say,
man.
bro, where K Camp at? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
Chill out.
K Camp do be performing like a lot of places. He got a nice catalog though.
Yeah, he do. That's what I'm saying.
Make a different style of
Catalog
music
is
too.
important.
It is, and I think a lot of artists like, bro, it's the catalog. I mean, it just depends on where you come up, what time frame you come up in, and what's acceptable at that time. You know, Ace Hood been around since the like late 2000s, so
Yeah.
we the best. So he's come at a different time, whereas K Camp blew up. You know, K Camp. If you listen to that first song that he got, do it, and then you listen
Yeah.
to like Cut Her Off and all of that. Like it's two different styles. He was more on that melodic wave. So
Yeah,
it's-
but I mean, you just gotta have a catalog, bro. Even remember at U of H, we had Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy
right?
Q. Had
He was hot at the
B.O.B..
time.
Yeah,
But-
Studio was stupid.
Yeah, but now you can't get Schoolboy Q to
I
come
mean,
perform at
he
the
also
school, bro.
haven't dropped a project yet.
He hasn't. It's been a long time.
And you know what's crazy is I didn't even know that
He's good. It's been a long time.
I didn't know Smack and Schoolboy Q was brothers. Smack from back on Fig. He was talking about that. Smack kind of came out of nowhere. They actually brothers, man. Crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
I just learned it last week. He interviewed him. He's like, that's why I was like, why y'all was repping TDE? And hey, his brother Schoolboy Q blew up. He became TDE too. It's interesting, man. B.O.B. somebody who have a good catalog. Because when he came to U of H, he was like
He tried to make a comeback this year.
I mean, he dropped a project, but you know, he make a different type of music now. It's not that same like because
Yeah,
his
it's
last
different.
one, I'm in my zone, I'm feeling like that's the
Yeah.
so yeah, it's interesting though. But if you got hits,
He not with T.I. no more, right?
nah.
That's why.
I mean, he ain't, but Travis Scott's not with T.I. no more.
Yeah, but that's not. See, Travis Scott never needed that. He needed the connections, but he didn't need.
So you
musically.
feel like he never leaned on Grand Hustle.
No,
like, I'm Grand
never.
Hustle.
We didn't even. Nobody knew it. Like
Yeah.
the people that like music and that's into it knew it, but most fans didn't know any
T.I.
T.I. had
know it, man.
anything to do
Yeah.
with that Grand Hustle.
T.I. say, man, I'm getting a bag.
Yeah, he got his last bag. He offered that now. He not
Bro,
Grand
that
Hustle no
Astro
more.
World bag was crazy.
I already know, but yeah, I think like for B.O.B., he needed that because I feel like T.I. was on that pop wave, and I feel like that's the thing. That's why T.I. get looked at a little differently because he was on that hip hop, but it was pop. Like he went pop quick, and I felt like a lot of his hits was just real poppy. But that's how B.O.B. songs were.
I mean,
Very poppy.
Nothing on you. He really, if we being honest, you can kind of give B.O.B. credit for putting on Bruno Mars.
Yeah,
with that
for
Nothing
sure.
on You. Like I mean, it is what it was.
Yeah,
it
but
exploded.
some people taking a run with it. Some people stopped.
No, facts. I mean, they both had a hell of a. Bruno Mars ran
He's still
off
running with what's their name?
Anderson .Paak.
What's the name
Silk
of the group?
Sonic.
Silk Sonic. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, reinventing itself, and it's crazy because they just started doing old school music.
Yep, and it's hard, and they need is a niche for that. Like the older people want to hear that type of music still. So.
And the young people, nobody really
yeah,
doing
my
it.
aunt went to that concert, but she was lit in the suite.
Hey man, that's
Yeah.
how it's supposed to be. So it's very interesting, man. Just seeing what people do with their musical careers. I think I mean T.I., not T.I., but 2 Chainz, he said it best, once you get a hit, that's when the clock starts ticking.
Yeah,
So hey, figure out how to get a hit and you in the game for real. Honestly.
yeah, for sure. I might have to put in some work.
Hey man, you got the microphone, so anybody, we can come with a hit at any time as long as you putting in that work. Man, what's up? What did you think about your boy Neo comments the other day on Gloria Velez podcast Vlad TV? Was he right or was he wrong?
I don't think it was a matter of right or wrong. I think it's his opinion. So if Neo feels that he doesn't want a child that's less than 5-year-old or around 5, let's say 5. 'Cause that's
I
what
think he
was talking
said
about.
under 18.
Yeah, but let's go with 5.
Okay.
So if he doesn't think that a 5-year-old should be making decisions on their gender, then that's his opinion.
Yeah.
Me personally, if you're under my house, you follow my rules, whatever I say. That's my house. Your house is different. Neo's house is different. Hey, it is what it is. That's all I gotta say.
I
But
mean, hey,
that was his opinion, so I didn't feel any way about it. I took it as this is how he feels about it.
yeah, I think the crazy thing is, I agree. I think the crazy thing is in the world, now people getting crucified for having opinions, and I guess it's always been like that a little bit. Now it's just a little bit worse. Whereas if you're not doing the follow the leader, hey, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, there's no
People on you.
independent thinking anymore.
Yeah, man, people on your
You
head.
can't
like,
have your own opinion because that's not the status quo, and we're against you. Like that's how it go, bro.
regardless of what people say, because people will say, "Nah, that's not what it is. It's not that. It's not
It
that."
is.
It sounds like, it look like that. It
It
sounds
is,
like
bro.
it. It feel like it. That's what it got to be.
Because if he's not gay or lesbian or whatever else, he doesn't have to have the same viewpoint as you.
Yeah.
Like he's a heterosexual male that, yeah, so he don't have to think that his kid can choose their gender or think like a trans person.
I don't think
whatever.
anybody should be choosing their own gender as a kid. I would say like after 18, it's like, and it's crazy because Neo said this too. He's like, after 18, hey, so be it. You grown, do what you want to do. But I think that's just one of the things about that's where society has kind of gotten tripped up at. Everybody up in arms about other people's opinion. Now it's one thing if you diss a bunch of people or
Man,
something
he
like
did
that.
diss him a little bit with the goldfish statement. See, you didn't hear that, did you?
And now I didn't hear the
He
goldfish
said you can
statement part.
identify as a goldfish for all I care.
I mean,
that
ain't
was
nothing wrong with that. It's
yeah,
funny.
but it's extreme, and so now people take offense to that because they like you making a joke out of it now. Like, but that's what it is.
Oh, people make jokes about everything, man. You see how many people turned the chair guy into a meme
Yep.
and had him in WWE match, all this type of stuff. It's just where society is. If it's kind of
Yeah,
funny,
people don't take nothing seriously anymore. Like,
which is good and bad.
not
Like,
at all, bro.
It's like
people make fun of everything. Serious situations get made fun of. We're really in a bad, dark place, bro. Like somebody could be asking for help, and y'all gonna think it's funny. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I mean, yeah. It's just kind of where society is. I mean, it is what it is. I think hopefully things continue to get better, but yeah, it's interesting, man. I hate to be on the bad side of the fence or whatever is considered good or bad at this point in time, but hey, I encourage everybody to have opinions. There's nothing wrong with it, but be prepared. You might get lit up. That's it. So as long as you understand, it's cool.
Yeah, man. I got a little sports take. Well, it's not really sports, but it's related.
What you got?
Sports figures we're talking about here. So I don't know if you saw the video yesterday. LeBron, his son Bronny, LeBron James Jr.
What, playing the piano?
Nah, so he had he had the heart attack, cardiac arrest.
Yeah, cardiac
And
arrest.
so LeBron took him to see a specialist in Minnesota, Mayo Clinic. And bro, they coming out the hospital. I'm talking about fans everywhere, bro.
Damn.
I'm like, bro, where the privacy, man? Well, who hit y'all up and said we at the Mayo Clinic today? Bro, they leaving out the hospital, getting into the car. Bro, I'm talking they bomb rushed the car, bro. Bomb rushed the truck. I'm talking about surrounding the truck. Run. Ronnie. Bro, I'm talking about going crazy. Kids. I'm like, bro, how did these kids show up at the hospital, bro?
Hey, man.
And then they trying to, driver trying to drive off. Bro, they in front of the car, bro.
Damn, so they stuck.
I was like, come on,
like,
bro.
whoa.
Why do people act like these people aren't human beings? Like, there's no more personal space, boundaries. Like, all of that go out the window, bro. It's hard being a celebrity, bro. I don't know.
It's hard being a superstar.
I don't know.
I mean, is LeBron? I'm saying, is it superstar? What's higher than superstar? Whatever that is, that's him.
That's him for sure.
Is that Michael Jackson? I guess we gotta call it Michael Jackson status. Like,
It's crazy. Like,
you
I
can't
was
do
like,
nothing.
bro, he leaving the hospital, bro. Y'all trying to get an autograph. His son just had cardiac arrest last week or a couple weeks ago. Like, come on, bro. They like, why are y'all even here? Like, to me, that's just crossing the line.
Yeah, no, I didn't even see that video. I'm not surprised that they were out like that with LeBron James. I think,
bro, they at the hospital, bro. Like,
people don't care.
This is not even adults. Like, well, some of it was adults, but it was kids. Somebody had to bring the kids.
Yeah.
It was on TMZ. And I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
Yeah, I think we just in a society now where people you gotta expect the unexpected, and then also you just never know. I mean, it's crazy because that's really a sticky situation. I mean, it can go left so quick. Somebody could have got hit. People can, God forbid, try to attack LeBron James or his son. Like, it's crazy when you got no privacy.
You can't even go to the hospital, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you try to make sure your son's heart good.
You gotta stay in the house, basically. Tell the doctor
crazy,
from
bro.
you. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I
But
think
see,
that
they
would
had
be
to fly to
crazy.
Minnesota to because this guy's a specialist, so they
Yeah,
had to fly out there to see if he could, what his opinion was on
yeah, got to go to the best of the best,
it.
especially when
And
you can afford it.
they waiting like, God dang, bro, like no privacy, bro. It's
Yeah, I
crazy.
think.
And I'm a diehard fan, but I would never.
I
Like,
mean, it's a respect thing. You know, everybody ain't got respect. It's no different from when I was pulling up to the gym before I had injured my knee, and I put up and seen 50 Cent. And he said, "No pictures, no pictures." I told you, hey, I kid you not, bro. Guy pulled over a UPS truck, middle of the street, running down the street, 850. And I'm just like, damn, bro, you fucked it up for all of us. But
crazy.
talking about pulled the UPS truck over in the middle of the street, like,
Just get an
hey,
autograph or a picture.
hey, 50 look back. I said, he said, he looked at me like, nigga. I'm like,
50 Cent, bro,
damn,
you messed it up. I
yeah.
was gonna get you.
I was finna scoot up on 50. I'm like, man, but I didn't want to scoot up, might get smacks. I'm like, let me, you know what I'm saying, get his attention first. But yeah, I think that's just, especially when people are not used to being around
Yeah.
anybody, people don't know how to act.
I
I don't
know,
care
bro.
what
I
race,
just think
who
it's
they
weird. I
is,
ain't never been that way.
Hey, they say, hey, running,
Never been that way.
running down the street, man. Like,
And I guess because I've met famous people, but you've met plenty. Look at, I mean, you met plenty of famous people. So
hey, man, got the pictures in the other room,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
do your homework on
I
who
met
we
them,
worked
and
with.
like it ain't.
It's
Bro,
because people
they're
are
regular
people
too.
See, but people don't understand that. But people, yeah, it is regular people. Like that's at the end of the day, it is
They do some. They've done great things, but they're regular people, bro. And they
regular
want to be
people
treated as such
with
too.
extraordinary talent.
Yeah,
That's what it is, or people who have received extraordinary recognition for their talent.
yeah.
Yeah, man. No, people just gotta do better. I think that's what it is. Hopefully, we can learn to respect people's personal space. It's interesting though. It's interesting. So I mean, it's curious. Man, it's a lot going on. I'm trying to see. Man, what did you think about? Man, just before we get out of here, did Lizzo do it?
Did Lizzo do what?
Did she do what they say she did, man?
They said she did a lot. They
said she was fat shaming of forcing people to do.
Well,
I don't want to say sexual acts, but
one, they were in Amsterdam. They went to a popular bar in the red light district, the Banana Club or Bow Bar, whatever it's called, and they eat bananas out of the vaginas of some of the dancers.
it's throw.
That's if you're going to the red light district with me,
You know what time it is already?
we on that type of time. Like if we go into the red light district,
I mean,
like
no other reason to go.
everybody knows what. Well, maybe not. So for those that don't know, the red light district is almost in every major city, other countries. It is where prostitution and all type of, the strip clubs, whatever,
Everything you can imagine.
everything you can imagine that's, borderline illegal is going on.
Illegal here, but not there.
Exactly. So you got all type of stuff going on, prostitution, all that. And so, bro, if you going with Lizzo to the red light district to a bar where this is known that they do this is part of the show. It's not like she was like, hey, we're going to put a banana in there and go do this. It ain't like that.
I dare you to do this.
Exactly. She did it. Lizzo did it. Other people did it also. They wanted to do it. She didn't force anybody to do nothing. I don't agree with that. I don't think she did anything wrong there. Don't come to me to the red light district if you don't want to be on this type of time. Or sit in the back. Whatever you want to do. Then they said she was fat shaming.
Now I found that one hard to believe.
I don't find it hard to believe.
Maybe she was cracking a joke, but I don't see it as like.
Or maybe
girl,
she is like that, where she yells at them, call them fat bitches and shit. But this is the thing, bro. A fat person called me fat. I'm laughing, bro. Like, and I'm gonna say it back. Like, I'm gonna crack back on them. But we from Dallas. We do things a little differently. Like, we gonna crack a joke on each other, and it's gonna be all good.
A lot of people are sensitive too.
Exactly. So some people can't handle that, and I guess it is offensive if you are one of those people that can't handle it. But is that illegal? Did she do something sue worthy? I don't think so. I don't think she'd be getting sued.
I think it's definitely crazy.
I don't think she should be getting sued. But I also think, like, for Lizzo, people hate her already as far as wanting to cancel her and different things.
They've tried.
So it's just easy to hop on that train. So I feel like a lot of people did that, been targeting her. Now people just fat shaming her online for whatever reason, which they've been doing for like 2-3 years now since they've been trying to cancel.
Yeah, I mean, Kanye even low key. I mean, he didn't really fat shame her, but he definitely was like, we shouldn't be promoting this.
Now she did a lot of things to draw unwanted attention to herself.
Lakers game.
She did a lot of stuff to draw attention to herself. So I'm not gonna leave her out of it. far as getting this type of attention, but I don't think she did anything wrong. I do feel like a lot of the complaints the girls were making against her were things that, in my mind, are simple. Like, if somebody was trying to force me to do something at work, like, I'm probably quitting.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
It's not for me, whatever. Because a thing about working, most of the time they have to like you. You got to be a culture fit, right? Like,
Yep,
that's
every
the thing
job
they
says
always
that.
say. So if you with an artist, y'all gonna hang out, y'all gonna do this. Some of them are prima donnas, so they are superstars. So sometimes they do act like an asshole. Like, that comes with it. So if you're not used to being around that, maybe it's not the environment you should be in.
Yeah.
Like,
And I think you gotta, I don't want to say know what you signed up for, but yeah, like now it's one thing to be truly mistreated, abused. That's a whole nother thing. But somebody just, got a sailor mouth and they just, sailor tongue, just doing what they do. It is what it is. I mean, maybe that's the only opportunity that's the cost of, that's the opportunity cost. But you know what I'm saying? It just, the red light district part could have definitely been avoided. If you didn't want to go,
yeah,
stay in a hotel. It's like, and because also one of the accusers, she was they pulled some footage of her auditioning for, like, I guess Lizzo had a
she
reality
was
TV
so
show
happy.
at some point.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like
god,
super happy, ecstatic. So
I
it's
love
like,
Lizzo.
yeah, it's like, so how
And
do
this
you go
was
from
season.
that
She
to,
was going on the second season, so she had
yes,
already made it
there
in
you
the
go.
first season.
So it's like, how does that happen? But
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, it's definitely one of those things. It's interesting. We'll definitely see how it plays out. It's really, I guess it's too early to say who did what or if it truly happened. But hey, it's in the media. It's newsworthy. People are talking about it. So now we just gotta see what time it is. But I hope people learn their lesson,
yeah,
do better, and try to avoid situations. But hey, if it's truly abusive, unruly, and all of that, hey, do what you gotta do. But we hope that it's not truly like that. So it's kind of just one of those things.
yeah.
But yeah, man, I think we got through all the topics there. Is there something that got missed on here? I'm trying to see. I'm
Nah, man,
scrolling.
I'm looking. I think that's it, man. It's it was a lot that went on, but it didn't take long to talk about. It's just a lot of drama, really.
Yeah, a lot of
Um,
drama. Hopefully we get some new music coming out. But
Telling you,
hey,
man, they say Drake coming tonight.
if Drake come tonight, we're gonna do a special episode tomorrow.
We
But
gonna
I don't
yeah.
think he come tonight. He might come like 2 weeks or
Let me go look at X, man. Maybe X or two.
yeah. Go to the X app, man. Or is it trending? Is Aubrey Graham trending? But it's just one of those things. Did somebody send me a GoPuff gift card? No, this is crazy. But hey, back at it.
Say J. Cole featured on there.
J. Cole on the album?
Uh-huh. Oh, it say it's supposed to drop August 11th.
All right, so we might get a Drake album.
And it say J. Cole is on for all the dogs. With a
Hey.
title like that, man, hey, I'm excited.
I mean, I can see that being the title, just going off his other titles. Look, hey, if Drake drop, we're going to live stream. We're going to listen to the whole album, and we're going to do live reaction for that boy Drizzy. Okay,
Come
it might
on,
actually
Drake.
be dropping in. We're going to see where it go.
We're
But
going to see, man. I'm ready.
let's see how it goes until so next time we be talking, it'll be a new Drake album. We're going to go from there. That's a bet.
Oh, it say Cuddy on that thing, too.
Wait, say, hold on. I got Cuddy on there.
It say Cuddy might be on there, too, man.
Hold on, man. We ain't heard that name in a long time.
I hope it ain't pushed back to September, though, because, Drake do like to drop in September, but hopefully go ahead and drop in August, man.
September, October, trying to drop around his birthday. I mean, we're going to see. Look, if Drake drop, we'll go ahead and give him some applause. But if he don't drop, we're doing this. So, we'll just see from there, though. Let's everybody keep your fingers crossed that Drake is actually dropping, and tune in next time. And follow us on all the platforms. Link in the description. 11.Pierre1_J Hick. This is the AntiSocialites. Special guest coming next time.
Yes, sir.